What's up, guys? This is Ryan Johnson with MoneyBass.com. Back again, and this time I am here with a kind of comment or question from a subscriber. And what it was in relation to is being a co-angler. This person is a co-angler. Seems like it's something that they really like or really into. And I was just kind of sharing some of my thoughts because personally, I fished as a co-angler for 2 years straight. I would guess that I fished maybe somewhere between 20 to 30 tournaments as a co-angler. It was a real good experience, a real good learning experience. You get to meet a lot of good people that way, had a lot of good conversations and everything. But just thought that I would kind of continue that conversation for you guys and maybe have you guys put some comments, suggestions, things like that from your experience of being a co-angler, or maybe you're a boater that want to go ahead and just put some information in here, share some ideas that may help out someone that is looking to be a co-angler or that is currently a co-angler. So what I wanted to go over are, I would say, let's just go with three, maybe the top three benefits of being a co-angler. Some things that just on the co-angler side that you can really enjoy and just take advantage of before you move on to being a boater. So just a little background real quick, which I'm sure a lot of the boaters can relate to. I started off as a co-angler, fished 2 years that way, and that's kind of where I progressed from, just learning a lot of things before I decided to step up and become a boater. Um, but from that point of view, there were a lot of things for me that I learned along the way that made me a better boater in the long run. So I fished as a co-angler for 2 years, very good experience. I had very good results. My second year fishing as a co-angler, I picked up one of those, and as you can see, that was 2014, guys. So, um, very good experience. Really liked it. Something that that is very memorable. As most of you guys know, anytime that you have any type of plaque, trophy, any type of tournament season, there's always good memories that go along with that. And being a co-angler for me was is one of those things. But let's go ahead and get into it as far as the top three things that I would say as far as being a benefit of being a co-angler is. Number one, for me, I would say you can bring the tackle that you will need for that day, and you won't have an excess of tackle and equipment and things like that, so you can really hone in on what you plan on doing for that day. And that focus sometimes will make the difference between just getting out there and just getting flustered, trying a bunch of different things. It kind of allows you to stay focused. And at the same time, let's say you bring four poles, for example, you want to use things like maybe a speed clip, something that you can quickly change out between a crankbait, a lipless crankbait, just change your baits out a lot faster. So it allows you to be more efficient at what you are doing. So I would say that is one of the things that is a benefit of being a co-angler. I would say number two is being a co-angler, you don't have to worry about boat control, or like say if it's very windy or something like that, and you have to try to keep that boat at a certain spot and keep it at a certain angle so that both the boater and the co-angler can make efficient casts, and have a good productive day out on the water. So as far as the boat control goes, for me being a co-angler is, I just kind of sit back, enjoy the ride, and just focus on just making the cast wherever I need those to go. If I need to change out a bait or anything, I pretty much have a chauffeur on there that was taking me wherever we were going, and wherever that boat stopped at. My number one focus was to catch fish in whichever situation it was. So, from the standpoint of being a co-angler, you have to be very diverse. You have to be ready for pretty much any type of situation, because you can come prepared to fish one way, even though the boater may tell you that you're going to do something different. But that is what he is planning to do. But you guys know the saying, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So when that boater gets on the water, if things aren't working out, he's going to have to change up. And as a co-angler, you have to be ready to change up with him. So for me, the challenge of that and everything was just another added level to it. And it just kind of prepares you to handle a lot of different situations whenever you do decide to become a boater. Um, The other thing that I would say, which is the number one thing for me, is just the ability to focus. You don't have to worry about any type of issues with anything that may have happened the day or the week before, as far as boat maintenance, any issues with the boat, just anything like that. You can just 100% focus on fishing wherever that boat stops at. Look around, scan the area. If it's someplace that a lake that you may be familiar with, then you may already have an idea of what those fish are doing. So you can just focus on your cast, focus on what you need to do in order to make that day productive and a success for you. So I would say those are the top three things that you can focus on: the tackle that you need to bring. You can focus on fishing because you do not have to worry about boat control or anything like that. And the third thing I would say is 100% focus. So they all, I guess, are focus driven because it takes away a lot of that stress that comes along with being a boater. So for me, that was something that I really enjoyed about the co-angler side, and just the learning experience that you would get. Depending on the boater that you're matched up with, you can learn a lot of different techniques and things like that. But let me know what you guys think. What are some things, some benefits that you feel as being a co-angler? And on the co-angler side, especially, what have you guys experienced out there? What are some benefits that makes you want to continue being a co-angler? Because I know a lot of you guys may fish BFLs, local tournaments, just a lot of things like that, and you like fishing that co-angler side. So what is your motivation? What is your goals? But I guess that's it for now, guys. But like I said, it was an interesting conversation. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Continue to support the channel. I tried to get out on the water today to get some footage on the lake for you guys, but man, it seems like there's always something that pops up. So hopefully tomorrow I will be able to get out there for you guys, come back with a little footage and show you a few things with electronics and things like that. But until then, I really appreciate you supporting the channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right, there we go. See my bait falling right down into that brush pile. All right, guys, mega live. Looks like I got one of my fellow rod benders over there watching me. This is a decent fish. Woo. There we go. Now that is a nice spotted bass right there. Look at that. All right, guys. Having some fun. Hey guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. I appreciate all the support. We are growing, guys. Check out the numbers, check out the comments. I really appreciate everybody staying involved. All right, guys, let's keep working.